starting at 6, at 7 feet, number 95. At 4, 6'11", number 13, Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Herring. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 4. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. The head coach for your Memphis Grizzlies is Taylor Jenkins. And then for Memphis Grizzlies.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen, but it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. Here's a look at some of the stats for Julius Randle.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randle. Alec Burks is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson is out there with ABC. Then there's John Morant. Then there's B. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
And so here's Memphis, following the shot by Alec Burks. Here's Kabongo.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. That's tipped. And it's Memphis on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And he lays it straight in.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Outside Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. And that one drops for him.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Burks looking around. Driving in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Morant. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. There it finds Robinson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A moment now to see the numbers for Burks. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Weems. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Barrett. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. In the corner, it's Robinson. Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. It's deflected. Burks against Jackson. Passes it to Bain. To the left wing, Weems, and he banks in the layup. Weems got his second basket of the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Good on the shot.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now, here's Fournier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Robinson.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
To halt the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in the season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him. And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And he makes the first. And, Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Randall no good. Memphis leading by 14. It's Morant in the corner. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Good. And a nice assist from Morant.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Tipped away. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, amazing to see someone go from unrecruited to potential MVP someday. That's been Ja Morant's trajectory.
That's good from Morant.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Kabongo. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for ABC. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
And Ellis drops them both. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Now, here's Melton. Quickly covering. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Knicks trail by 18. Here's McBride. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside Williams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. Now he's checked in for New York.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Adams, the pass to Williams. Now here's Morant for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 13.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Down low, here's Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, Taj Gibson, a terrific athlete, easily gets off the floor to finish with authority.
Anderson kicks to Melton. Morant left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant, 15 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:52 left in the first. New York calls timeout. This time they met in New York.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
.149 left to play in the first quarter. Fades. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Adams. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Powell against Morant. It's Powell with the drive. Now here's Morant. T right on him. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Morant's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Quickly the pass to Sims. Trying to get open is Gibson. Sims kicks to Quickly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Gibson. No good that time. Good D by Anderson. Here's Williams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. B comes in for Adams. And it's Clark in for Kyle Anderson. That's good from Williams. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gibson. Back to Powell. Here's Quickly. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good. Morant's got 19 points.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Knocks it loose. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's B. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2020 draft, Emmanuel Quickly reveals the origin of his NBA-ready teardrop floater.
I feel like I developed it kind of at a young age. I wasn't always the most athletic, so having skill was really important. So just having that floater that I could, use over a big man is really vital.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Grizzlies are rolling right along, haven't they?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Brandon Clark is out there with B. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Morant in at the point. No good from Clark.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Melton, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Knicks. Robinson. Yes, that goes in. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Cabango, he's checked in for B. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. ABC's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. Randall with the bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Jackson, following the basket by Julius Randle. Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now the Knicks with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Here's Morant. Pass to Cabango. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And good that time.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the pass to Bane. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Morant. He's got 25. Here he goes. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Burks the pass to Robinson. Barrett inside the three-point line. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Barrett's got 5.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Timeout called the Grizzlies. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. You won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Adams comes in for Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for John Morant. Here's Bane. Last game he had 28 points. The jumper from the free throw line is good. 8 points for him.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Burks kicks to Robinson. Back to Burks. Robinson passes to Fournier. Randall left side. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Weems dishes to Adams. Poked away. Anderson outside. Passes it to Bane. Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Got that one up quick. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Weems, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Outside Gibson, pass to Randall. Nifty move. Another shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Weems passes to Anderson. And here's Melton. Pass to Clark. Here's Weems. Burks covering. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Memphis leading by 20. Here's Weems. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. He's checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Kyle Anderson. And then for New York, Ellis comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Powell in for Alec Burks. Clark against Randall. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Now Clark. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 5 on the clock. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Melton. And that time, also a missed shot. Knicks trail by 15. Three-pointer, Randall. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now, here's Melton. And there's the pass to B. And the baseline jumper, no good. And we finished one half of basketball. Grizzlies out in front, up by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. You got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 27 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, honey. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And New York looking at who they've got. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Powell in at the one spot. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. And it's Powell slamming it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt PA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Bain following the score by New York. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so Powell will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 15. Fournier finds Randall. Count it. Randall's got 16.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Set it up. The Grizzlies shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right, he was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys. Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Here's Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 14. For 3, Barrett. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Morant against Powell. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Powell. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5, and it's in there.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bain passes to Kabongo. Here's Bain. Morant left side. Here's Kabongo. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 14. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they pick up 2. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Over quickly. Fournier passes to quickly. To the middle. Here's Barrett. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Kabongo. And it's Anderson in for ADC. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Quickly against Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant's got 36.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Quickly. And it's good for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Morant scanning the floor. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And Randall throws it down.
Now that is patented Julius Randle. Put it on the deck and look to score.
Memphis leading by 9. Morant outside. Randall against Jackson. Floats one up. That shot misses. New York's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Count that one.
Now there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Jackson. He takes it in, and that one is good. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Quickly. Randall left side. Over Jackson. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead as we get to just 7 on the basket from Randall.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Start it.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. He's checked in for Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Williams, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. The Knicks also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Randall. Ellis comes in for Barrett. And it's Burks in for Quickly. Up top, Fournier. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Ellis has got 8 points.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Here's B. Doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
Memphis leading. Morant outside. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul. Baines checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain.
On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Ellis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now, here's Fournier. He's got 5. Shot, high post, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
That's his first personal foul.
For Memphis, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That's good from Morant.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's perfect from the line this time. So here's Burks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Fournier. Pulls it up. And no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Ellis against Williams. Ellis, the pass to Fournier. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. Here's Ellis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group. Only around 75%.
Kabongo, he's checked in for B. That free throw good from Ellis. Here's Morant. He has 38 in the game. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Gibson. Passes it to McBride. New York moving it around. Burks. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Wound up there for Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams against Ellis. Gibson dishes to Robinson. It's blocked, and they recover it. Burks for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Williams. He's out there with ABC. Ja Morant, he's out there with Kabongo. And it's Bain in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Burks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Kabongo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. That's to Burks. And here they come. And the basket by Kabongo.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Robinson finds Burks. Here's McBride. He doesn't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And it's Memphis on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Randall. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Burks. They need this. They grab their own miss. And Robinson is right there.
Boy, what a save by Mitchell Robinson. Conversion on the second chance bucket.
Outside Jackson. He kicks to Weems. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
With the drive. Burks can't get it to go.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
That one goes. Count it. 15 points for B.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Knicks trail by 14. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Burks can't get it to go.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Kabongo passes to Morant. Here's Kabongo. Shoots over Powell, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Up top, Barrett. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Kabongo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
And New York making a change here. Quickly's checked in. The free throw off from Kabongo.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
To the wing on the left. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Here's Bain. Pass to Weems. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
New York calls timeout. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
A floater, and the shot goes in. Morant's got 42 in the game.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Shoots from the elbow. Here's Robinson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
Here's Kabongo, and he slams it one-handed.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Inside Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Barrett for 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. Memphis leading by 19 points. Morant outside. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
The shot's good.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Bain. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. And New York with a change here, too. Alec Burks checked in for Quickly. Here's Bain, who's guarded by Fournier, and the call will be against Fournier. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Weems. Barrett covering. Pass to Bain. 4 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks the pass to Randall. From past the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Morant against Burks. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson against Randall. Robinson kicks to Barrett. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got assist number 5 here tonight. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Morant against Burks. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
New York foul. Alec Burks. That's his 3rd personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. All free throws good from Morant. Knicks trail by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for
Ja Morant.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Some changes for Memphis. He's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for ABC. And Jones subbed in for Bain. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Morant outside. Six to shoot. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 49 points in the game.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.